Assalamu alaikum dear students. In the previous class we discussed about the characteristics of enzyme, and today we discuss about mechanism of enzyme action. Okay, mechanism of enzyme action means that how the enzyme alter the rate of a biochemical reaction, or how the enzyme speed up a biochemical reaction, or how the enzyme change the reactants into products. Okay, enzyme change the reactants into products due to one thing, that is enzyme change the reactant into products due to one thing, that is a catalytic region, also called active site. Okay, what is active site? The site of enzyme involved in a chemical reaction is called active site. The site of enzyme involved in a chemical reaction is called active site, also called functional site. And the molecule which join the active site of enzyme is known as substrate. Any molecule which join the active site of enzyme is called substrate. For example, ये हमारे पास है enzyme molecule. This one is enzyme. This site is called active site. Also known as a catalytic region or functional site. This one is known as passive site of enzyme. Passive site. Also known as non-functional or non-catalytic region. For example, ये हमारे पास है substrate molecule. When substrate molecule is specific for enzyme or active site, then it combine with the active site of enzyme just like in this manner. When the substrate molecule combine with the active site of enzyme, then it is termed as enzyme substrate complex. When substrate molecule combine with the active site of enzyme, it change the enzyme molecule. After the changing, the enzyme activate and it change this substrate molecule into what? Products. Okay, how the enzyme molecule change the substrate into products? According to this point, two models have been proposed. First one is lock and key model, and second is induced fit model. Okay, first one हमारे पास है lock and key model. Okay, this model have been proposed by a German chemist Emil Fischer. Proposed by a German chemist pressure. In 1894. Okay, according to this model, the active site of enzyme and substrate molecule, active site of enzyme plus substrate molecule have a specific geometric shape. Okay, according to this model, the substrate molecule, according to this model, the substrate molecule exactly fit in the active site of enzyme. Just like a lock and key. Lock and key. In which enzyme molecule is lock while substrate is key. Why substrate molecule is known as key and enzyme is lock? Because without the attachment of substrate molecule with the active site of enzyme, the enzyme can't able to work. The enzyme can't change that substrate into what products. That's why the substrate molecule is key and enzyme is lock. Okay, according to this model, the active site of enzyme is a rigid and non-flexible structure. Okay, coming toward the diagram, for example, ये हमारे पास हो गया enzyme molecule. This one is enzyme. This one is active site. Now ये हमारे पास है substrate molecule. When the substrate molecule is specific per enzyme or its active site, so after that it attach with the active site of enzyme, just like in this manner. Okay. Now this is called enzyme substrate complex. Enzyme substrate complex. Enzyme molecule is just like lock, while substrate is just like key. When the substrate molecule combine with the active site of enzyme, it change the shape of enzyme molecule. After changing, the enzyme molecule activate and change the reactant into product, just like in this manner. Suppose ये हमारे पास हो गया products, ये हो गया हमारे पास enzymes. In this stage, the enzyme is called unlocked, while in this stage the enzyme is termed as locked enzyme or charged enzyme. Okay, now coming toward induced fit model. Induced fit model. I'll let you know about that recent study do not support the real mechanism of enzyme action, so that's why a second one model was proposed, that is induced fit model. Okay, this model was proposed by Daniel Koshland in 1958. According to this model, when the substrate molecule combine with the active site of enzyme, so it change slightly the active site of enzyme. it changed slightly. The active site of enzyme. So after the changing the active site of enzyme, the enzyme molecule combine with the active site of enzyme slightly. So after that, the active site of enzyme fit more tightly around the substrate molecule. Means when the substrate molecule combine with the active site of enzyme, so it change the active site of enzyme. The active site of enzyme fit more tightly around the substrate molecule and change the substrate molecule into what? Products. For example, ये हमारे पास हो गया enzyme molecule, ये हो गया substrate molecule. This is enzyme substrate complex. When the substrate molecule combine with the active site of enzyme, it change the active site of enzyme slightly. After that, the enzyme molecule fit more tightly around the substrate molecule and change this substrate molecule into what? Products. Suppose ये हो गया हमारे पास enzyme, ये हो गया हमारे पास products. Product 1 and product 2. This was all about the induced fit model. Inshallah, in the next class we discuss about the next topic. Okay, thank you.